Hi folks, how's it going? Today is day 160 of Toronto being in lockdown. 160. Yes. So not only has Toronto been under lockdown situation since November 23, 2020, this video will be going up on May the 2nd, 2021, but we have also been under stay-at-home orders for the second time this year since the beginning of April. You'll remember a video at the beginning of April where I was all bummed out because my Easter long weekend backpacking trip, was canceled because of the stay-at-home orders and the newest lockdown. So the Toronto current lockdown, it has had a few different iterations since November 23, but every time they start removing some of the restrictions, we end up with more case counts, so they put us under more strict lockdown, and then the province went into complete stay-at-home lockdown orders at the beginning of April, which is continuing until May 20th at the earliest. And it's once the stay-at-home orders are lifted on May 20th, that's a provincial mandate. We don't know if the lockdown in Toronto is going to be lifted anytime soon. Is summer going to be something that we're going to be able to enjoy? I don't know. I had so many plans for the channel of things that I was going to do, like this, through April and May, and now those months are gone because we're not allowed to go anywhere. And I tell you, some days I don't even want to leave my house. One, because the case count is really, really high. And so since the stay-at-home orders and the case numbers have been going up and up and up in Toronto, we've got hospitals that are overrun. A local hospital, like the closest one to me, is running out of oxygen. They are transferring patients to other hospitals outside of the city. It's very, very sad. It's very scary because people are dying, and it's not people who have been able to live their life. A 13-year-old girl died the other day. Like 30-year-olds, 20-year-olds are dying. It's crazy. So I want the lockdowns to be over, but I just want the pandemic to be over. I'm still doing everything that we're supposed to be doing. I wear a mask when I go outside. I'm just keeping distant from everybody. Like, keeping distance away from everybody now for, over a year. It's getting crazy, and just, I don't even want to go outside some days. One, because it's scary out there, and two, because if I have to walk around my own neighborhood one more time, oh my gosh, like, this is the most boring neighborhood in the city, I swear to God, and it's just, there's nowhere left for me to go to explore. I don't want to get on public transit because I have been saying get fit or get COVID. If I go, I'm afraid that if I get on a bus, I'm going to get COVID. So I walk everywhere. I just have nowhere left to walk to. Like, you know what I mean? So this past month, since the most recent stay-at-home orders have been announced at the beginning of April, I've just shut down. I still get out occasionally for a walk, but nothing really I haven't broke that 10,000 steps except for the days that I have to walk to work. Most of the time I'm just, 20-minute walk, 40-minute walk, and that's about it. There's just nowhere to go, nothing to do. I'm not allowed to hang out with people. So I've also from the beginning of the year, from January 1st, I was doing yoga every day. I had only missed one day from January 1st until April 1st, but then with the most recent stay-at-home orders, I just shut down. I stopped doing everything. Remember, I was also doing, like, I did a squat challenge in February, I did push-up challenges in March. For April, I have not been able to do anything. So I haven't done any yoga, I haven't done any workouts, nothing, because I've just been so shut down. So I feel a little bit better, kind of up here in the brain pan, marginally, after getting my vaccine last week. So, you know, like maybe next week I'll feel a little bit more comfortable to be able to get on a bus and go somewhere, so that I can show you some other things in the city. I don't know. So this month, today is May the 1st. This video is going to be posted on May the 2nd. So this month, this is what I'm going to do. The other day, this crazy thing came up on my YouTube recommendations. And I just thought it was really, really kind of crazy. It was, if you get the opportunity, and I mean, you're on YouTube right now, right? So once you're finished watching this video, go and search for 5BX. B as in boy. 5BX. It's a video from the Royal Canadian Air Force from the 1950s, I think. An exercise program that they put together, not just for Canadian Forces personnel, but for Canadians in general. And I don't know how they would distribute it. I guess it might have been on television. I don't know, because we didn't have YouTube back in the 1950s. So I looked up the like how to do this 5BX, and then I discovered, you know, when you fall down that Google hole, that 5BX is for men, and they have another one that's XBX for women. So I went and I looked it up, and I printed off a few pages from the exercise booklet that was distributed way back when. And you have to listen to this. I can just imagine a 1950s man reading this. Why you should be fit. Research has shown that the physically fit person is able to withstand fatigue for longer periods than the unfit. The physically fit person is better equipped to tolerate physical stress. The physically fit person has a stronger and more efficient heart, and there is a relationship between good mental alertness, absence of nervous tension, and physical fitness. Remember that weak stomach muscles cause sagging abdomens, and weak back muscles are a major cause of back pain, which they're not wrong. Tight hamstrings are also part of back pain. There are countless reasons for being fit. You know how you feel. Everyone, and that's in big capital letters, everyone knows how you look. Regular exercise can improve your sense of well-being and your appearance. Fitness is necessary for the fullest enjoyment of living. How sexist is that? Like, seriously. Okay, it's the 1950s, yeah, everything was sexist, and yeah, pretty much everything still is, no matter, you know, it's like Me Too, yeah. It's still going on. But, I mean, you know how you feel. Everyone knows how you look. Yes, everyone knows how we look. Like, it's just rude. Really? So this is going to be my challenge for May. I'm also going to go back to doing yoga every day. Yoga with Adrienne. So I have her calendar here. And so these XBX exercises for women, 5BX for men, if you want to go and check those out. Toe touching is the first one. Knee raising is the second one. Lateral bending, so just bend sideways. Arm circling is number 4. Partial sit-ups. A part, sit-ups themselves are not actually really good for you, because people tend to just crunch up their neck, so you're doing more damage to yourself by doing sit-ups than you are doing good. There are so many exercises that are better for you than sit-ups are. If you want to get abs, don't do sit-ups. Exercise number 6, chest and leg raising. This is, I guess, kind of like the Superman. And number 7, side leg raising. Now 8, push-ups. They're showing her on doing push-ups on her knees and then going into a child pose. Number 9, leg lifting. Just put your leg up as straight as you can. And then exercise number 10, run and hop. So you do 50 reps of like high running in place and then hop 3 times. So I'm gonna try this for the month of May. So the yoga, I really do miss doing the yoga. So I mean, today is going to be an 18-minute yoga sesh with Adrian. And of course, I'll go out for a walk. It's sunshiny today. Yesterday, the winds were gusting like 70 kilometers an hour, which was absolute bonkers. I walked to the grocery store and I thought I was going to blow away. I saw a guy walking a little miniature Yorkshire Terrier, and the poor thing could barely walk. It was so windy. Oh my gosh. So I just wanted to check in, just a quick check-in, let you all know, what's going on. I would be out hiking and backpacking and doing all kinds of interesting things. I'd be showing you, all the sites that there are to see here in Toronto, but we're not allowed to do that. I mean, nothing's open. We're not supposed to go outside of our own neighborhood, our own region. So I'm pretty much just kind of stuck here in the most boring neighborhood of Toronto. And it sucks. It sucks big time. So, yeah. How are you all doing? Let me know in the comments, like, are you still stuck in lockdown? I know pretty much all of Canada is in some sort of lockdown, of like, some places are worse off than others, like Toronto is pretty bad, Alberta is pretty bad, British Columbia is having a hard time, Nova Scotia just went into lockdown. I think Newfoundland is pretty much the only one, maybe PEI. But even Nunavut is having a hard time right now with spiking numbers. So yeah, it's we got to get everybody vaccinated. Well, I went and rambled on and on for so long in there that my camera, it just shuts down at 10 minutes. So I'm going to show you just some gratuitous B-roll. Yeah. Bubbles. for a year now. Can we stop practicing and just do it? We should be pros.